we gotta switch sports someday. Trade sports. I saw you skied in Korea or something
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
year
yeah,
or
yeah,
two
yeah.
ago.
Hi, I'm Julian, and today I'm here with Jeffrey Webb, soon to be two-time Winter Olympian. How's it going, Jeffrey?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's good now
Yeah.
that we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And we're not that
uh,
far from each other.
I know, right? Well, you should come up to Vancouver sometime. Anyways, we got a few questions here. First question, I think, it's how did you both meet? What are your favorite memories of your friendship? You want to start it off?
Yeah, sure. I think I first met Julian in Japan in Sapporo in 2017 at the Asian Winter Games. We were both there competing. I think Julian showed up a little later there, so I think
Yeah,
I met him
yeah.
halfway through
We
that.
we came. I think you guys came first, this like ski team, and then hockey team, and then figure
Yeah.
skating was later on towards the end of the whole games. So yeah, we kind of like we crossed paths for a little bit there, but that was the first time we met, right?
Yeah, it's like maybe like in the mess hall eating or
Yeah,
something. I don't
yeah,
remember exactly.
yeah, yeah. So that was the first time. Okay, moving to the next question. How did it feel to be the very first Malaysians at the Winter Olympics? Wow, that's deep. Uh,
How did it feel?
I know. I think it was really cool that we were able to be there as a team and not just either one of us, because it shows that we at least have like an ice sport and like a snow sport as well. So I think it was really cool. Like I enjoyed it that was able to be there with you as well to show like, hey, first time Malaysia's there and what's up? We have two athletes here as well.
Yeah, in two different sports. Yeah.
Yeah, feel the same.
Yeah,
Feel me?
I think it was great being I think going for the first time because there were a few other countries that made their first appearance there too. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. I think.
getting Malaysia on the map, I guess.
And
The
yeah,
Olympics was great for the
it
first time.
was it was cool. And then walking out in the opening ceremony, uh, I swear, I remember not seeing anybody because I thought it was fake. Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the lights were so bright, right? And then like, oh my God, what's going
Yeah,
on here?
I don't remember seeing anyone. I just saw
Right?
like
It's
it
just
felt like there was
lights.
nobody there.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
fake stadium. Yeah. Okay, so next question. What were your favorite moments during the 2018 Winter Olympics?
There were a lot of good moments. Yeah, I think my one favorite moment of mine is definitely the food. Going outside of the Olympic Village and going to eat some of the Korean barbecue and everything
Yeah,
that was going
yeah.
on there.
I mean,
Uh,
it
I
was,
also think going and seeing all the other events was pretty exciting too. Having an all access pass to, I think I saw a skeleton
yeah.
skier cross. I
Did
don't
you
think I
watch
got to see
bobsled?
one, but
No, because we were in two different villages, right?
yeah,
You were like up in mountain, I was down.
yeah.
But I agree, man. The food was like, I know we're athletes, but food is still an blood. We need that. Did you guys get like McDonald's in your village?
No, we didn't have
No, right?
McDonald's. I
My
We did have burgers though, and I only discovered that a couple days like to go. Like I only realized like, oh,
too late, man.
yeah.
Yeah. So well, I don't know about this time around in Beijing if they'll have McDonald's, because that was the highlight for me. As lame as it sounds, I think free McDonald's is great. But that aside, guys, don't worry. Athletes watch what we eat. We're just being Malaysian. All right, and then we have how has your life changed since the first Olympics?
No, I don't think it's changed too much, other than now I can say I'm an Olympian. So, but I think it was an eye-opening experience being in the Olympics. I think that um, after going to that, you realize that there's a lot more work to put in, that there's a lot of really good people out there,
Yeah,
and I think sometimes people forget about that, especially if you're doing well in local competitions and things like that. But people kind of forget to put things in the perspective. So
Yeah.
I think that's how I've changed. I'm
Yeah,
not sure about
definitely.
you.
Like a learning experience. It's good that we experience that too. But then, like you said, like you realize how many other people out there who are way better, or and then you kind of see like your flaws and all of that, but in a good way. Then we can improve it, and look at you, man. Next Olympics, so hopefully it's gonna get better. Yeah, for me, I think it was a lot has been different. I think after the Olympics in terms of how life went as well, especially because of COVID, the pandemic happened, and no one expected that. So I think it probably affected you with training as well, right?
Yeah,
The pandemic and all that stuff. So it's been great at the Olympics. After was also pretty good, and then the pandemic hit and then just kind of like threw a curveball in everybody's plans. But yeah, I mean that's life, right? Everybody goes through that. All right, so now I have more questions for you apparently. So how do you feel now that you've made it back for 2022 in Beijing? Like that's not easy.
no, I think it's great. I'm very excited to be going again, but I know it's going to be a little different this time with everything that's going on in the world. Pandemic's still going on, so it's definitely going to be a different experience, but I think it'll be great, and so I'm happy to be going a second time. I originally wasn't sure if I'd have the opportunity to do a second time because of the COVID pandemic.
Mhm.
I didn't even get to race last year at all or train because I left the US to go back to KL literally like 2 weeks before the first MCO. So then I got back to KL and then I got stuck for almost a year
The
before
first
coming
MCO,
back to train.
it kept going and going and going and going back to back. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think, but you know what? Like the fact that you thought that because of the pandemic it couldn't happen and it did happen, I think that's really good. Like I'm happy to hear that you made it again. And also not many people can say they're two-time Olympians. So
Yeah.
that's really good. So then with all of that, like you say, you stayed home with the pandemic and MCO and all that, how's training been like now so far leading up to it?
Oh, well, now I'm back to doing what I was doing in the past. I'm still training now. I'm getting
Right.
able to go ski again and everything and train. So I came back to the US about a year ago. No, I came back in March last year. So I've been able to train since then,
Okay.
but I haven't really been able to compete in any races, unfortunately. But that's okay because due to the pandemic, they extended like the timeline for my qualification period. So fortunately, the races that helped me qualify were the ones before the pandemic.
Oh, nice.
Actually. So
There we go. It's all about the timing.
lucky for me.
The timing of the race and the timing of when it takes place. So that was good, man. Nice.
So I'm sure it must have really disrupted you too, though. Then
Yeah,
your
like it
competitions and
just
everything.
everything was canceled. Like when it first hit, I was supposed to go for the World Championships, and then
Oh,
3 days before, they announced it's going to cancel, and then it just everything from there just went shut, and it went out. So yeah, it just threw me out, and it kind of I kind of took that transition period as well to do a little bit more of coaching. And then it just got sucked into coaching more, and it just went that way. So right now I've taken a step back from competing itself, focusing more on like coaching and the other aspects of life and all that. So yeah, I think COVID threw a huge kind of curveball.
definitely.
But like I said, you go with the flow and see how everything goes. But so far it's been not too bad. And yeah, I feel you, man. Like without, it's just different, especially with the training regime. It's like completely, it's like new. It's like restarting again, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Then what? So what are your expectations, man, going into this one? Because you had one experience already. This is the second one.
Well, I'm not trying. I don't really have any set expectations for myself. Really, I'm just try to do better than I did last time.
Yeah.
Try, but as long as I go and try my best. I think I'm happy with that, especially with everything that's going on. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't think that I was going to have a second chance to go. So just being able to be there and, represent Malaysia a second time, I'm fortunate to do that.
Yeah, that's I think that's a good way to see it. Like in the end, you wanna just do your best and beat your own personal best, that kind of thing. So, and then like you said, like training has been different, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. All right, so I think that comes to the end, dude. All the best to you, man. I think you leave in 10 days time, so
Yeah.
really all the best. I'll be watching wherever I can to be supporting, especially
Thanks.
to you and also the other skier that we have. So it's nice to see a female skier there as well. So that's nice. You're gonna have a
Yeah, it's
teammate.
great.
All right.